Welcome back to my channel. The coin spot today is best top 2 coins 1. You want to miss we're diving into the world of United States coins? Please don't skip this video, so let's get it started. Top 1, the 2011 Spain 1 euro cent coin, covering its physical features, historical context, design elements, mintage, legal status, and collector interest overview and historical context. The 1 euro cent coin from Spain, dated 2011, is part of the official euro currency system. Adopted by Spain when it joined the Eurozone in 2002, the euro became the country's legal tender, placing the Spanish peseta. Coins and banknotes began circulating on January 1, 2002, although they were minted and prepared in earlier years to ease the transition. The 1 cent denomination is the smallest value euro coin currently in circulation. It's primarily used in day-to-day transactions, although in some countries they are becoming less common due to rounding rules. Spain, like other Eurozone countries, has a unique national design on the obverse side of its euro coins, while the reverse side shows a common European design. The Spanish euro cent coins were designed to reflect important elements of the country's heritage, culture, and history. In the case of the 1, 2, and 5 cent coins, the design features a portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, one of the most celebrated figures in Spanish literature and the author of Don Quixote, one of the most influential works in Western literary canon. Design details obverse the obverse side of the 1 euro cent coin minted in 2011 in Spain. This features the portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, depicted in a stylized manner to signify the universality of his work. His image faces to the right and is surrounded by the 12 stars of the European Union, symbolizing unity and harmony among the nations of the UAT. Arched around the edge is the word España, clearly identifying the country of issue beneath the portrait. You will find the year of mintage. 2011. A series of fine lines create a visual texture in the background, which gives the coin a sense of depth and motion below Cervantes. You can find the mint mark of the Royal Mint of Spain, Real Casa de la Moneda, represented by a small crowned M symbol, which verifies its authenticity and origin. Reverse, common side, the reverse side of the coin, designed by Luc Likes. The Royal Belgian Mint is common across all Eurozone countries. It depicts a large numeral representing the denomination 1 cent, and below it the words Eurocenta, stylized globe, which shows Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, emphasizing the coin's pan-European nature. 6 vertical lines with stars. The ends cross the background of the coin, signifying the unification of European nations. The coin is bordered by a raised rim with a smooth edge, helping to protect the design from excessive wear. Composition and physical specifications. Value 0.01. Euro 1 euro cent composition, copper-plated steel core with a copper coating, color reddish-brown due to the copper finish. Weight 2.30 grams, diameter 16.25 thickness 1.67 edge. Smooth plane. The coin's steel core makes it magnetic, which is a helpful property for sorting in vending machines or coin counters. Mintage and circulations. The 2011 Spain 1 cent euro coin was minted for general circulation, meaning it was intended for everyday use rather than for collectors only. However, the exact number minted in that year is typically documented in the official reports of the Royal Mint of Spain and the European Central Bank (ECB). The mintage figures vary each year depending on demand and existing stock from previous years. Spain has occasionally produced mint sets and proof versions of euro coins for collectors. If you find a 2011 Spain 1 cent coin in pristine, uncirculated condition, or as part of a commemorative set, it might carry a modest premium among numismatists, especially if it has no signs of wear or oxidational. Legal tender and usage. The 1 euro cent coin is legal tender in all countries that use the euro, not just in Spain. That means it can be used for purchases in any Eurozone country. However, due to its low value, the 1 cent coin is often seen as cumbersome in daily transactions, especially in countries where rounding practices have been introduced. For example, Finland, the Netherlands, Belgium, and Ireland. Despite being legal tender, there has been increasing discussion within the European Union about phasing out the 1 and 2 cent coins. Due to their high cost of production and limited practical use, collector interest, and value in circulated condition, the 2011 Spain 1 euro Cent coin typically holds only its face value 1 cent due to its high mintage and widespread availability. However, coins in uncirculated or proof condition, especially those from mint sets, may be valued slightly higher, generally between 10 cents to €1 depending on condition and demand. Collectors typically look for errors such as double striking, off-center strikes, or wrong planchet-proof coins in original mint packaging. Any unusual variation or production error could increase the coin's numismatic value significantly. Conclusion: the 2011 Spanish €1 coin is a small but meaningful piece of Spain's participation in the European Union and the broader Eurozone. It reflects the blending of national identity through the homage to Miguel de Cervantes and European unity, as seen in the shared reverse design. Though common in circulation and low in individual value, these coins play an important role in the functioning of the Euro system and in preserving cultural symbols through everyday objects. For collectors, especially those pursuing complete Euro coin sets from each member state and year, this coin represents an essential addition to their collections. Top 2. The 2003 Spain €1 coin, covering its physical features, historical significance, design, mintage, legal tender status, and collector relevance. This will help both casual readers and coin collectors gain a full understanding of the coin's background and characteristics. Introduction and historical context. The 2003 Spain €1 coin is a part of the broader Euro coinage system, which was introduced when Spain adopted the euro as its official currency. The euro replaced the Spanish peseta following Spain's entry into the Eurozone, although euro banknotes and coins began circulating in January 2002. Each member country was responsible for minting its own euro coins with a unique national side. Spain's decision to join the euro was a major economic and political step that signified deeper integration into the European Union. The 1 cent euro coin represents the lowest denomination of the euro currency and was minted to facilitate small everyday transactions. Despite its low value, the coin holds historical and cultural significance as it embodies both national identity and European unity. 2003 issue continues the tradition of featuring Spain's cultural icons, like all Spanish 1, 2, and 5 cent coins. It honors Miguel de Cervantes, the world-famous author of Don Quixote, often considered the most important figure in Spanish literature. This coin reflects Spain's pride in its cultural heritage while being part of a shared European currency. Verse national side Spanish design. The verse side of the €1 coin minted in 2003 bears the portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, depicted in an elegant and artistic style. Cervantes is often considered the father of the modern novel, and his inclusion on the smallest denomination coin is a tribute to the reach and universality of his work. The image of Cervantes faces to the right, with his head and shoulders portrayed in a sketch-like, stylized manner, suggestive of historical etchings or copperplate engravings. The inscription España, Spain is prominently curved along the upper left rim, confirming the country of origin. The 12 stars of the European Union form a ring around the outer perimeter, symbolizing unity and solidarity among EU member states. The year of mintage, 2003, is shown in small numerals below Cervantes, to the right of center. A small mint mark, a crowned TM, can also be seen near the date, indicating that the coin was struck at the Real Casa de la Moneda, the official mint of Spain located in Madrid. This national side was designed by Begoña Castellanos, a Spanish artist chosen to contribute to Spain's euro coinage designs. Her rendition of Cervantes is both respectful and modern, offering a cultural touchpoint that even the smallest denomination can carry a verse. European design. The reverse side of the 1 cent euro coin is identical across all Eurozone countries and was designed by Luc Likes of the Royal Belgian Mint. This shared design emphasizes the unity of the euro and ensures all denominations are instantly recognizable, regardless of issuing country. A large numeral 1 is displayed, representing the coin's value of 1 cent. The words Eurocent appear in capital letters next to the numeral A. Globe in the background shows Europe in relation to parts of Africa and Asia, highlighting the global relevance of the European Economy 6, fine vertical lines extend across the field, with 12 stars representing EU nations at the time. Arranged at the ends of the lines, the designer's initials LL appear subtly beneath the globe. This side of the coin gives the euro its shared identity and emphasizes continental cohesion, free trade, and political unity among EU members. Physical characteristics and composition feature. Details value 0.01 euro 1 euro cent diameter. 16.25 am weight, 2.30 grams thickness. 1.67 composition copper-plated steel color. Reddish brownish smooth plain magnetic. Yes, the coin's core is made of steel, which makes it magnetic, a useful property for automatic coin sorters. The outer layer is pure copper, giving it a warm reddish hue. Over time, especially if circulated, the copper may oxidize and darken unless properly stored. Mintage in circulation in 2003. The Royal Mint of Spain produced the 1 euro cent coins in large quantities for general circulation. The euro was still relatively new at the time, and widespread distribution of all denominations was essential to ensure a smooth transition across various sectors. From retail to transportation, while precise mintage figures for 2003 may vary slightly depending on source, millions of 1-cent coins were struck and released into everyday use. These coins were not produced as commemorative issues, so there are no design variations for 2003, however. Proof and uncirculated versions were issued as part of collector's sets or official mint sets, often with higher quality finishes and packaging. Coins from 2003, unless in pristine condition, are generally very common in circulation. Due to the coin's low purchasing power and widespread use, many coins show signs of wear, scratching, or discoloration from circulation, legal tender status, and usage as part of the euro system. The 2003 Spanish 1-cent coin is legal tender across all Eurozone countries. This means it can be used in any country that uses the euro, including France, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, and others. However, due to inflation and changes in pricing systems, the use of 1 and 2-cent coins is diminishing. In some countries, a few Eurozone nations have adopted rounding rules for cash transactions, meaning that prices are rounded to the nearest 5 cents, which reduces the need for low-denomination coins like the 1 cent. Despite this, these coins remain legal and are still accepted in Spain and most other euro countries. Collector value and numismatic interest in general. The collector value of a 2003 Spain 1 euro cent coin is quite modest due to its high mintage and common availability. In circulated condition, the coin is worth only its face value of 1 cent. However, a coin in uncirculated UNC or proof condition, especially if obtained from a mint set, might sell for 10 cents to 1 euro or slightly more, depending on the market and condition, factors that might increase the coin's value. Exceptional mint state MS65 or above, presence in an official mint set proof version with mirror-like finish. Rare minting errors. Collectors seeking complete euro year sets or focusing on national side varieties will often include the 2003 Spain 1-cent coin in their albums, but it is not typically a rare or high-demand piece on its own preservation. And storage tips if you plan to collect or store 1-cent coins like the 2003 issue. Consider these tips: store the coin in a non-PVC coin flip, airtight capsule, or coin album. To prevent exposure to air and moisture, handle coins by the edges to avoid fingerprints or oil transfer. Keep coins in a cool, dry, and dark environment to minimize oxidation of the copper surface. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can reduce its numismatic value. Conclusion: the 2003 Spain 1 euro cent coin is more than just a low-value currency piece. It is a small artifact of economic integration, cultural pride, and European unity. Featuring the iconic image of Miguel de Cervantes, the coin symbolizes Spain's literary legacy within the larger Eurozone framework. Though it is common in circulation and holds little collector value in most cases, it forms an important part of any comprehensive Euro coin collection. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.